Hi guys, it's Josanne and welcome to the lab. Okay, so today we're gonna be doing a freestyle. If you're looking for something different, you're in the right place. So today we're doing something that I created. Tap on the shoulder. It's called the Spiderweb braid, and it's gonna be a literal web weaved into the hair, and there's going to be knotless braids, and we're doing curly pieces in the end. So you're not only going to be learning a pattern, but you're going to be learning tips and tricks about doing knotless braids and adding in the curly pieces. This is my beautiful client with me. Oh. Anything you want to say to them today?
I trust you. Do your thing.
Okay, cool. So usually I would say for you to part out everything in sections first, and then you braid the little braids in between, but I'm not gonna do that today. I am going to section off each section and braid individually as I go along to save time. Ensure that you have a clean, straight part. I put product on the parts, and I use my hand and like an anchor. And I try to keep my hand as straight as possible, and I go across, keeping my hand as straight as possible to ensure that the part is straight. Sometimes I could do it all the way from end to end, but as a beginner, I would advise to do it in small sections so that it's easier for you. So we're finished doing all the horizontal parts all the way down. So we're gonna be doing the vertical parts from the top going to the bottom. But to do that, we start passing out each triangle from the bottom and work our way up to connect everything. So when I part every triangle, every section, every piece of knotless braid that is gonna be in your hair, then I have to start the braid, the little braid, from the top, and it's gonna be in the middle. So it's gonna go down in a line, in every space. So every space in your hair would have a braid. So it's gonna be connected from the top to the bottom, in the middle of each triangle part. So we're using this as a base, and we're going all the way down from the beginning, and we're traveling all the way down to the end here. So this is going to be one braid all the way from the top, going all the way down to the very bottom. So we're already finished on this side, and everything is connected on this side. Everything is already connected, so we're moving on to the other side, and we're bringing it from all the way to the top, and we're going all the way to the bottom. So we're going all the way down. So the grid is all done. Let's take a look to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. It's connected in both directions. Everything is connected in both directions. So now we're about to start the knotless, and it's already pre-parted into each triangle, so it makes it easier. So we're doing the box braids now, and we're using the knotless method. So anybody that doesn't know how to do a knotless, this is the time to pay attention. So when I'm doing a knotless braid, I use my pinky finger and I part it into 3 sections, and then I grab the bottom, and depends on the thickness of the client's hair, I immediately start with a piece of extension here, and it makes sure every time you add, it's not thicker than the pieces that you already have. And you insert and you twist and grab. You twist again and grab, and you insert another piece the same size, making sure that it's not thicker than what you already have. You insert and you twist and grab, twist again, and you keep doing the same pattern until you feel that the hair is thick enough. And I flip my hands and I braid down. But obviously everybody has a different braiding pattern and different braiding style. Do what's most comfortable for you. Whenever you feel it's starting to thin out, you could add another piece. Always make sure the section of hair is thinner than what you have in your hand already. The way how I add my hair in, I hold it like this and I place it below and above, and I twist to make it seamless. Before we reach the very end, I have a little trick. Some people, when they're putting in the human hair extensions in the ends, they tie it, or they might use glue to seal off the ends. But here's a little trick. You take 3 pieces of curly hair and you add it in just like you would add in any other extension. You don't pull it out. You keep it in and you keep twisting. And when you get the next piece that's out, without any curly piece attached to it, you braid it in. So the goal is for every section to have a curly piece attached to it. So every time you reach and there isn't one, you add it in until you get to 3. And you continue braiding down. And if you want to make it a little bit thicker, you could continue adding pieces. And you braid down until you get to the end of the synthetic braiding here. And there you have it. Pieces are gonna stick out. You use your scissors and and you just cut it. And that way you could just dip it in the hot water and the ends would automatically seal because of this synthetic here. You don't have to use any glue or anything, it's gonna stay just like this. So there we have it, the Spiderweb knotless braids and boho curls. At this point, I hope you got the hang of it. If you didn't, keep practicing and I'll see you on another one.